Hey guys, today this is my first video of my new YouTube channel, and welcome to Space 101. So, getting started, this video is going to be about the beginning of the universe. So, let's see how it is. So, how did the universe exactly form? Okay, so this question is kind of a tricky question. So, let me say it like this. No one really knows for sure. Well, the most suggested theory is that the universe likely formed in a really large bang. This theory is more commonly referred to as the Big Bang theory. Another common unknown question is how did the Big Bang start? Well, so most people believe that before all this happened, there was a patch of unusual matter that could repel itself, and that's what could have possibly started this massive explosion. So, moving on to the next slide, how old is the universe? Well, scientists have found out a way to measure the age of almost anything. So in this case, they have found the expansion rate of the universe, and extrapolating uh, or a method or conclusion, especially one based on statistics, back to the beginning of the universe. Just how in a crime the investigators can detect fingerprints. So what it means, what I typed in, so in this case they found the expansion rate of the universe. So what that really means is that how fast the universe is growing. So scientists say that the Big Bang is still going on right now since the universe never stops growing. So this expansion rate is at what speed is the universe growing at. So moving on to the next slide, what really happened in the Big Bang? So most scientists believe that when the Big Bang had just started, the universe was multiplying itself by hundreds of times at the speed of light. So the universe was growing at a speed of light, and it doubled itself probably more than 100 times. So you may think that it just splattered everywhere, but the Big Bang was rather uniform or unstable. As space expanded and cooled, matter was for and just under a second. So matter was created about just under a second of the Big Bang. There were neutrons, protons, and electrons. Just about 3 minutes after the Big Bang, there were a few light elements. So a few light elements were born, and this process was known as the Big Bang nucleosynthesis. So this nucleosynthesis, it really cannot happen right now because the Big Bang has already, like, most of the Big Bang has already passed, right? Like, even though the Big Bang is still there, nothing much is happening. The universe is just growing and creating more and more and more what it had created before. But back then, the Big Bang had really, did most of what we have today. So going on to the next slide, um, fun facts. So a Belgian priest was the first one to think about the beginning of the universe. Astronomer Sir Fred Hoyle thought of the phrase "the Big Bang". The spacecraft WAMP or WAMP determined the age of the universe. That the age of the universe is 13.8 billion years old. We cannot know what came before the Big Bang. So as I said, that unusual matter that it's attracted and it blew up, that's just another theory that some scientists came up with. And the very young universe was opaque, which means you can not see through it. And the first stars and galaxies were formed about 560 million years after the Big Bang. So, moving on. These are all the things to remember. So the universe is 13.8 billion years old. And when the universe started, it was spread uniformly. Scientists measure the old stars to find out the age of the universe. Nucleosynthesis is the process of elements forming in the beginning of the universe. There are more theories of how the universe started, but the Big Bang is the most trusted one. Lastly, thanks for watching. Feel free to ask any questions. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and click the notification bell. So guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.